Hi, it's Richard Price from Digital 360 here, and this is stage 3 in the process of sending an email campaign using Zoho Campaigns. Okay, so the first step was if you are linking and using Zoho CRM, is to create a Sync CRM contact list. The second stage was to create the campaign, the content, using a template and putting down who is going to be the sender, the receiver of any replies, etc. Now, stage 3 is sending the campaign. So let's go and see and have a look at the campaign. So if we go to email campaigns, we can see here this is newsletter for the one that we had created in the last video. Okay, so now what you can do is you can go and you can change the scheduling. You can either send immediately or schedule it. You have got your recipients. In this case, there's 435 of them. You can see that it's synced to Zoho CRM list, and these are the details of the subject and the senders. So once you're ready, what you can do is you can click send immediately. Okay, now please bear in mind this does not mean that the campaign is sent. What it does is the campaign, the email is sent through to Zoho Campaigns staff, and they review the content of the email to make sure that it is compliant with EU and US anti-spamming regulations, which also cover New Zealand in the most part, because our so once the Zoho Campaigns team has reviewed, and if they have any questions, they will refer them back to you via email if they have any concerns about the content or the nature of the list that we are sending the content to. That list, in other words, must seem to be a list that is that we have permission to send to. In other words, customers, people that we have met at some stage and that have vetted, and they have given us either implicit or explicit permission to send them content. So from that perspective, that will come back to us. If it is okay, and in most cases it is, it will then be sent without any further intervention from yourself. That can take, my experience has been up to half an hour, which they do state on their on the system here, but sometimes it can be a couple of minutes. And what I would strongly suggest is that you don't send it at 5 o'clock and then leave. I would send it at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and then you've got time to wait for the response. You will be emailed when the campaign has actually been sent, and of course you can schedule it, as you can see here, for a later date, so as not to perhaps strategically you don't want it to go during business hours, for example, because some business email servers prevent this kind of content coming through during those times, and you don't want to distract any staff members during work hours, etc., etc. So once you have sent that, it will go through and it will appear here as being sent, and we can go from there. So there is one final stage and one final video, and that is to do with the reporting and the management of what happens after a campaign is sent. My name is Richard Price from Digital 360. If you've got any questions, you can email me, richard@digital360.co.nz. Thanks for watching and have a nice day.